Roger and out. Okay, we've cleared the first checkpoint. Put it on automatic. Did you get that, Ringo?
I heard you.
Good. So take off your headset and get comfortable. You've got some explaining to do.
Why? Because I was a little late? What are you going to do? Keep me after school?
I almost left without you. I hope you got a good excuse.
Good? I'm not sure you'll think so, Warren. But it's the best thing that I could think of.
Yeah. You're pushing me, Ringo. Real bad habit. I want you to get over it, because I'd hate to do something we both regret.
Okay, you want an excuse? I'll give you one. I had something to take care of before I left town. It took a little longer than I thought.
What?
Jenny Deacon.
What did you do to her?
What do you think?
Oh,
Look, it's over. She's finally out of the way. So why don't you just admit it? You're as relieved as I am.
Because I'm not. Relief is the last thing I'm feeling. How could you be so stupid?
Don't call me stupid. What's so stupid about getting rid of somebody who could have tied us up with a murder? She could have had us locked up. Is that what you want?
What I wanted was for you to keep your nose clean for once in your life. I told you not to
voice down.
Why?
We've got company.
What company? What are you trying to pull now, Ringo?
Hey, it's a surprise. It's your birthday. Why don't you go back there and take a look?
Susie?
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Surprise!
I don't understand. What are you doing here? What? Was this your idea?
No, it was Ringo. See, he thought that would be a good idea for your... I knew it. I knew. I shouldn't have come. It was a bad idea, but he told me that it was...
What, sweetheart?
See, who's flying the plane?
Did you ever hear of an automatic pilot?
Ringo, you told me that this would be a great birthday surprise, and I told you that a business trip was not the time or the place for me to come barging in.
You weren't wrong. Because if that's not the face of a very surprised man, I don't know what is.
You're just full of surprises today, aren't you,
Well,
Ringo?
I feel so badly.
No,
I had
it's
no
not
idea. I should
your
have gone
fault.
with my first impulse and said no.
It's okay.
No, I feel bad. You're never going to forgive me for this.
Hey, now,
so
wait
sorry.
a minute. There's nothing to forgive. Warren's just trying to recover over the shock, that's all.
Well, Warren's recovered. Recovered enough to tell his co-pilot that there's going to be a little change in the flight plan.
Oh, really? Such as what?
Such as we're turning around and going back to Henderson. Now.
You really want to do that? I think our friends on the other end might get a little nervous, us showing up 2 hours late.
They'll wait. This deal's too important.
Well, maybe so. But aren't you forgetting about something else?
What?
Well, if we go back to the good old U.S. of A. now, we may have to clear customs. I don't want to do that. Do you?
All right, we're going to stay on the same flight plan.
You knew that this was a bad idea from the beginning.
Susie, now take it easy, huh? Don't get yourself so upset. Warren is just not used to somebody else calling the shots. Now, come on, sit down. Take it easy, like I told you. You two are going to be toasting each other by the time this flight is over. Believe me, I promise you. You are, Jenny. This ought to make you feel better.
Thank you.
Let's try that.
Oh.
What's the matter, too hot?
No, it was just right. It just, have a little trouble swallowing still. Tastes wonderful, though.
Oh, good. I didn't know whether to get beef or chicken, so I got both. I can heat the chicken if you want.
No, really, this is just fine. I just have to rest between sips.
Oh, shit. Well, you're getting a little color back in your cheeks.
Am I?
Uh-huh.
Good. I still feel pretty pale, though, when I think of how close
Oh, well, just don't think about it, Jenny.
Okay. Lucky for me, Mr. Santel came along, or when he did, I think I actually stopped breathing.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. It isn't as though you were unloading a Brinks truck or anything. I mean, why would anybody want to try to kill somebody for a few $100s?
I don't know. I barely saw his face. I just felt these hands reach out. Then I felt something tight around my throat, and this is a horrible feeling.
Yeah, sure. Jenny, are you sure you don't remember anybody following you from the bank?
No, I guess he kept out of sight pretty well.
Yeah, well, you would think he would just grab your handbag right there on Water Street. It's such a deserted place, he wouldn't have to worry about anybody seeing him or anything. As a matter of fact, I've already called the company about putting in a burglar alarm.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
The waterfront does attract a lot of weird characters.
Oh, yes. And from now on, I'm the one who goes to the bank, you hear?
Yeah, well, I wasn't about to volunteer this time. I think I'll have a little more broth.
Good.
Ah, you see, now that swallow was a lot easier. I'm improving by leaps and bounds.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I told you, I'm a lot tougher than you think I am.
Yeah. Yeah, hi, Tom, in here. Hi.
Jenny. Hi. I just heard. How you doing?
Oh, I feel a lot better, really. I'm still kind of shaky, though.
Yeah, well, listen, maybe you ought to go downstairs and get to bed again, huh?
Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to take my broth with me, though. Your dad heats up a mean can of soup.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, listen, let me help you back, huh?
No, that's okay. You stay and talk to Tom. I'm fine.
Listen, Jenny.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, huh?
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
She, scared me half to death.
Yeah, I can imagine. You think they're going to catch this guy?
Well, they're doing their best, Tom. Guy had a pretty good head start.
Well, I'll tell you what, she looks pretty good, considering it just happened a few hours ago.
Yeah. Well, I tell you something. I think she's just trying to cover up a bad case of nerves.
Yeah.
You know something? We'll all have to try to do everything we can to help her forget the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing that there's going to be a lot to do here before the opening. It'll keep her busy.
Well, I mean, something a little more lighthearted than just working her head off.
What are you getting at, Dad?
Oh, well, you said you might want to take her out again, so why not take her out tomorrow night when she's feeling better? Huh?
I'd like to. I really would.
Well, then why don't you?
Because, I'm going to be going out of town for a while.
Where?
Washington. A client of mine is relocating his corporation. It's a terrific opportunity for me.
Ah. Well, how long will you be gone?
Well, a couple of months.
A couple of months.
Yeah. You see, corporate law is a real strange animal, Dad.
Yeah, well, I guess you'll miss the opening then, huh?
I really feel terrible about it. That's why I didn't tell you tonight, because I tried to juggle my schedule around to see if I could make it, but I can't. It's going to be, terrific. Got a lot to celebrate. This place looks great.
Yeah, well, I made a believer of you, huh?
Nah, I knew it all along. I was just keeping you on your toes.
So, Washington, huh?
Yeah. A nation's capital.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. I don't think I've been in Washington since my high school senior trip.
Wait a minute. Washington, that's where Kathy lives, huh?
Yeah. She loves it. She's working hard, but she loves it.
Yeah. Well, listen, why couldn't she handle this corporate thing? I mean, wouldn't that be convenient? She's right there, right?
Well, yeah, but she's very busy, and I don't know if she wants to take time for something so complicated.
Oh. Have you talked to her recently?
Yeah. I call her if I have to deal with clients that she dealt with exclusively.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's strictly business, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, I ask her how she is, ask her about Doug. Oh, we're friends, you know.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. What?
You are something else.
What?
You're going to be doing this to me when I'm 80 years old, you know that?
What am I doing?
You could get a master spy to reveal state secrets.
Oh, come on.
Okay, yeah. Yes, you are right, Dad. Part of the reason that I'm going to Washington to see if I can work things out with Kathy.
Oh, that was too easy. I didn't even have to pull out a fingernail. Now, seriously, Tom, have you, well, I hope you've given this a lot of thought.
I have. I really have, and I've decided that I just gave up too easy. I just listened to what she had to say about it.
Well, maybe Kathy was right.
Yeah, maybe she was. But I won't know unless I give it another shot.
Yeah. Well, listen, if that's what you want, then that's what you want to do. Yeah.
So, I hope you know that, I'll be here in spirit on opening night.
Sure. I know that, Tom.
Then I'll write and, call and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Call. Listen, don't get involved in politics, for goodness sake. There's too much scandal, you know.
I promise. Goodbye, Dad.
Yeah. Bye, son. Listen, good luck with the corporate thing, and good luck with Kathy, too.
Thanks. Say, listen. Why don't you take Jenny out, huh?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Oh, come on, why not? She's crazy about you. You'd have a great time.
No, she's got better things to do than to go out with me.
Yeah, well, weren't you just listening a few minutes ago? You never know unless you give it a shot. Huh?
I think you've got my hands pretty well tied, huh, Ringo?
Well, I suspected bringing Susie along might just make you an honest man. But I didn't think you'd be too happy about Jenny Deacon either, so I thought I'd bring along a little insurance.
Oh.
Anyway, it's an old tradition to surprise someone on their birthday.
Oh, and I suppose it didn't even dawn on you that when we make our little unscheduled stop, Susie's going to find out exactly what I've been doing for a living.
That's right, she will, won't she? Hope that doesn't cause any trouble in Paris.
You know bloody well it will.
Well, this is how it is, pal. I just couldn't get used to the idea of you cutting out on me. Making it alone, you know, the picture just wouldn't come into focus, know what I mean?
Ah, I see, and getting Susie out of that picture was going to clear things up, right?
Well, that was the general idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Warren, one of these days you're going to remind me of how you almost let a little girl get in the way of you and the biggest bucks you've ever made in your life. And you're going to say, Ringo, old pal, I don't know what I would have done without you.
No, Ringo, that's where you're wrong, because I know what I can do without you. And as soon as this deal is finished, you're going to find out just how useless you've become.
That's after the deal. In the meantime, you're going to be busy explaining to Susie what show and tell is all about.
All right, well, don't underestimate me, Ringo. Maybe I'll come up with an explanation. But if I don't, you know what you better do?
What?
You better start running. When we get back to Henderson, you better take off and keep a look over your shoulder. Because I don't take kindly to anybody who comes between me and Susie. She's the most important thing that's ever happened to me, and if you fouled that up, Ringo, you're going to be one very, very sorry individual.
Hi.
Well, hi. How yourself? Aren't you supposed to be lying down?
Yeah, I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I keep thinking of how dark the storeroom was, and I see that ski mask the man was wearing, and well, I just don't feel like being alone right now.
I don't blame you, Jenny. Listen, would you like some more hot broth?
No, I did finish what you gave me, so how about you? Did you have anything today and all this? I'm gonna get you something.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry, really.
Well, where's Tom? Is he back at work already?
Well, Tom, he could only stay for a short while. Actually, he mainly came over to see how you were.
Oh, that's sweet of him. It's hard to believe that only a few weeks ago we were acting like a couple of kids Andy's age. I never thought we'd be able to talk to each other.
Yeah. Well, you see, it's a lucky thing that I had a bad back, so he had to take you to the ball, and that gave you both the chance to take a longer look.
Yeah, I found out he's a very nice person.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to argue with you about that.
Stu,
Hmm?
what's wrong? You seem so sad.
Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, Tom just told me that he has to go out of town for a couple of months, so I guess he's going to miss the opening, huh?
Oh, it's a shame. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know how much it would have meant to you to have him here.
Yeah, well, it's not only that, Jenny. Tom is the last of a long line. It suddenly seems like my whole family has evaporated this past year. I've never seen so many people with itchy feet in one family.
Oh, come on, Stu. You have a lot of family still here. There's your granddaughter and her husband, and
Yeah.
Joe is practically family.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. And how about all the millions of friends you have here in town, How can you sit there feeling lonely when you've told me so many times I shouldn't sit around feeling sorry for myself? I took your advice. Maybe you should too, huh?
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to work and I'm going to get involved, just like I always tell everybody else to do. And listen, you're going to have to teach me how to do that.
Yeah, I will. Well, we're going to be quite busy here for the next few days.
Yeah, but you're to take it easy for a while, you hear?
Yeah, but really, I'm feeling much better now. I am. Tomorrow I'll be able to put in a full day. I'm sure of it.
Okay. On one condition.
What?
You put in your full day, and then you have to go out to dinner with me tomorrow night, okay?
I do?
Well, I don't mean you have to. That's just a figure of speech, Hey, listen, all right. What can we do for you?
Well, you can tell me where Brian is. I already asked Keith, and he doesn't know.
Oh, Brian, he's gone for most of the day. Maybe he's on some sort of an errand. Did you try his apartment?
Yeah, I did. We were supposed to see each other today. He didn't say he was going anywhere. I can't imagine where he'd be.
Susie, I'm sorry.
No, Warren, it's my fault. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
it's not your
apologize.
fault. Ringo just misjudged. He didn't realize how edgy I am about this trip.
Why, is anything wrong with the deal?
No, nothing is. It's just very delicate, and there were some last-minute changes that really threw me. The point is that none of this has anything to do with you, and I want you to know that I'm not upset because you're here.
Are you sure? I mean, Warren, I had so many misgivings about coming here. I really did, about being in the way. I should never have listened to Ringo. I shouldn't have let him convince me. I'm sorry.
All right,
really.
well, let's just forget it, okay? Look, you're here now. We might as well make the most of it, right? As soon as I finish with this business, we'll celebrate my birthday. Okay? Come on, we'll have the time of our lives, I promise.
When do we get there?
Oh, let's see. Well, we passed the Gulf of Mexico about 20 minutes ago. And as for where we're going, there's been a slight change in that. One of the last-minute things I was talking about. We got word over the radio that we're going to have to make a stop and meet someone at a private airstrip in Ecuador. So we made a few minor alterations in the flight plan.
So, you're going to do your business in Ecuador now instead of Galapagos?
Yeah, and it won't take very long. And after that, we'll start celebrating. Okay. As a matter of fact, why don't we do a little preliminary celebrating? I got some sandwiches in the back. I'll get some champagne.
Oh, great. No, well, Ringo got the champagne for birthday present.
Yeah. He thinks of everything, doesn't he? Hold on. There you go. We're all set. Champagne, that looks like good.
Warren, I hate to interrupt, but there's some rough-looking weather up ahead. I think I could use some assistance. It's looking pretty mean out there.
All right. Get you buckled in. Everything will be just fine. Okay? I'm sorry about the champagne, but we're going to have to leave it for a little bit. We don't want to get it on the upholstery, okay? Hey! Brian! What are you doing?
Ringo, get back to your car. You're asking questions. You're in big trouble. Well, come on, Ringo. What are you doing here? Want me to tell you? You want Susie to know what you're carrying here? You got some nice-looking machine guns back here. Come on. Ringo, did you throw that automatic bullet?